Okay, let's go. So new Patchnote has dropped as they started the maintenance. They always do it like this, guys. Whenever you guys are looking for the patch note, wait for the maintenance to start. Before that, the announcement, they won't drop the patch note within it. Anyways, factory rework, which we already saw in the trailer. We don't have to watch the whole thing again. Maybe I'll put it on the background if I make a video about it. All textures and geometry of the plant building, its interior rooms, cellars, structures, and machinery have been completely redesigned while maintaining the general dimensions and layout of the original location. Rooms, basements, and workshops have been refined while maintaining the large size objects of the original location, like the small shack thing, and then the basement has been increased. Like you can see through the barbed wires now. And then the original rooms, it seems. Some areas of the plant and the cellar area that connects all 4 workshops have been expanded. Added outdoor areas around the plant. This is gonna be a big thing. I'm thinking about there might be co-op or car extract out there, which it doesn't tell, kind of sadly. So I'm gonna hop on PvE first and check out multiple stuffs. So I left my launcher from PvE. Anyways, added several new crosswalks at dead-end locations. Does that mean it leads to the outside? Improved the upper level area in the workshops for easier accessibility. So they're talking about the metallic stairs going up has become like more easier accessibility. Okay. Adjusted the spawns and extracts for PMCs and scabs to match the expanded areas. Okay, that's obvious. Improved the AI behavior for all locations layout changes. Distributed, this is kind of mentioned below again too. Distributed the loot and containers throughout the location. So all the factory layout has been changed about the loot. Also, I know the weapon repair kit, armor repair kit spawns, but they, I guess, changed. Added a new task for the location. Added a new boss called Partisan, Permission, whatever you guys call it. Cheese. Not much is known about his background. People say that he is a combat veteran and has been obsessed with the tripwires and booby trapping since those days. He is on good terms with Jaeger. Oh, so he's not a brother. He's like good terms. They literally have the same style, but where's the image of him? He kind of looks like him too. He has underbarrel grenade launcher too, but their goals and moral compasses seem to be aligned. What, protecting the woods? Or perhaps it's their military past that binds them together. Partisan holds firm to his principles in Tarkov, going after people he believes to be honorless and hunting them down. Okay, this is where the karma jumps in. If you are honorless, you lose your karma, I guess. Minus karma, you did by this old man. Whether they be PMCs or scabs? What? Scabs too? So negative scab karma will get hunted by him? Maybe if I have a high scab rep, he will be cool with this, maybe? I mean, I guess he's gonna be considered as a scab boss or rogue boss? I don't know. He has no ties to the other local bosses, okay? And tries not to cross paths between them, paths with them. His view on traders is similarly negative, so he hates everyone. Hey, it's like me, with the exception of Jaeger. I only like you guys, my viewers. Your standing with fans has no effect on Partisan's attitude towards you. So yeah, fans effect, I kind of mentioned it, but it doesn't affect, it seems, officially. And it cannot be increased or decreased by helping or killing him. Okay. Interesting. The boss appears in forest type location. So shoreline was, I was guessing, and it's kind of obvious. So he doesn't come to like streets of Tarkov. I mean, which is understandable. He is more likely to appear in a race with a roll karma PMCs. In this case, Partisan will hunt those players down. If there are scabs with low karma in the raid, they will also... Bro, that you should have not mentioned it like this. Your standing with fans has no effect to attitudes towards you. You should have not said it like that. You're confusing us. BSG. I mean, I kind of understand what it's saying. It's saying that he will be not friendly, but if you have minus rep, he will target you as a scab. I think it's saying that. I don't think there's gonna be Tarkov TV. However, I'm not really sure, but I mentioned it like that, and I kind of believe that's what they're saying. They're kind of confusing it, but however, any player that has to be ready for the traps and expect a firefight when encountering this boss, regardless of their karma. Okay, so if you encounter him, he will just shoot you. It's not depending on karma. He will hunt down and chase down, but while he's chasing down the negative karma dudes or bad karma dudes, if he meets you, he will just shoot at you, whatever. It's so how are we gonna know like he's chasing someone then? Okay, all right, that's kind of interesting. Partisan prefers a stealthy approach, taking advantage of the terrain, setting traps in advance, and only then engage in an open account, open combat. The process of preparing and exploring a location takes up most of his time. Okay, so he's gonna look for a red spot most of the time, not hunt down people. Okay, while open confrontations are less frequent. Alright. When fighting against multiple opponents, he can lure one of the players to his booby traps, which he sets up before. The boss X alone, he installs the tripwires, actively uses grenades, can move quietly through the terrain. No, is it gonna be like Bird Eye and Cultist? And track his target for a long time across the whole location. I don't think they built the whole sound system for him, so I bet it's gonna be Cultist or Bird Eye, sounds like. Karma added a new hidden parameter, Karma. Gotta hide everything, right? Because that's fun. The karma value changes depending on the player's actions. Generally, it can be increased by adhering to a more open playstyle. So not raiding, not extra camping. And decreased for a dishonest playstyle. What? I don't know. Like, okay. I mean, open, I get it, but dishonest? So raiding and extra camping is dishonest? Okay, interesting wording. The number of triggers that change the value of karma will always be increasing. Huh? And the triggers themselves will be adjusted and balanced further. They're just saying there's like multiple things that will trigger karma, but they will be adjusting and balancing a lot. They will add more things to increase the value, the way of increasing the value of karma, like keep on adding stuff. I think they're saying that. In some cases, karma changes can be tracked by a distinctive sound notification. What? Like those sounds when you hear whenever you do the instant search, like ding, like those kind of sounds. Maybe, I'm not sure what they're trying to indicate, but I'm guessing from my experience. You guys can tell me some opinions. Give me a second. Yeah, like a quest, I guess. Maybe sending if someone sits in the one spot first. Yeah, Nikita mentioned that already. The fleet changes regarding ammo and useless ones. Okay. Punishing extra campers is a bad thing and a good thing in my honest opinion. I think it's like a change of the whole game theme, but at the same time, saying dishonest might be like too much in my opinion, but who cares? I'll read the map-to-map travel part. Map-to-map travel. New game event marathon. During the marathon event, they're doing the event at the start of the wipe. Okay, locations transits will only be available in the corresponding game mode. What? Oh, PvP mode. Okay, why did they like separate these two? Marathon is only available in PvP mode. Okay, that's kind of weird, but all right. Players will receive unique achievement for completing the marathon event. So it's gonna be like a unique achievement event like we already had. After the event is over, all location transits will become available in all raids. Okay. Added the ability to travel from one location to another. To move to another location, the player must enter the transit zone and select appropriate option in the context menu, which is talking about, I'll show you guys this one. So it kind of looks like where the expo is, between expo is and then the museum is in streets, and there's a car just standing there saying that extraction, you can extract. There's a new extraction part, or move the item to stash just like BTR, or transfer to escape Streets of Tarkov. So this is not Streets of Tarkov. That side is Streets of Tarkov, I guess. What is this side? I'm not really sure. But anyways, this is the image that Nikita teased before. Okay. To move to another location, yeah, you gotta go to the transit zone. That was the transit zone we just checked. Location transits are available after 7 minutes from the start of the raid. During the transit, the 7 minutes, like, you know, kind of similar to run-throughs. During the transits, the player will be able to transfer some of the items found in the raid, which will be moved to the stash for a certain price. I'm guessing it's gonna be similar to BTR. You will need a lot more scab karma to move a lot of stuffs in it. I might actually utilize that as much as possible. Try to grind my fence rabbit and show it to you guys. After transferring the items, the transit timer will begin. When activating the transit and transferring items, the ability to exit the current location will become unavailable, and the player will be forced to use the transit. Okay. So I guess he's saying if you use this option, there's no option to extract. I mean, nobody's gonna extract after moving the items to stash. Like, I don't know why that's a big deal, but I guess there's some reason for that. They tested it out and there was some reason. That's kind of... Yeah, that's kind of weird. Or maybe they're mentioning this because if you want to transfer or transit, you need to move the items to stash first, and then you will be allowed to do the transit timer. I'm guessing they're saying that. When attempting to transit in a group, players can use the transit only if all the living members of the group are in the transit zone. If several players who are not in the same group use the transit at the same time, they will be transferred to the next location together. Solo players can join a group and also transit to the next location together. Doesn't that sound like a PMC Karma, guys? That sounds like a PMC Karma to me if you do that. The available transit directions are marked with a dotted line on the location selection screen. I guess they're gonna show a map and then there's gonna be a dotted line around it where you can go. Added up marathon achievements for visiting all locations in one raid. Okay, that's like the guide. This just said under the new AI reaction system, lead to how karma works. What? Where? Here, faction interactions will be implemented and balanced further in both PvE and PvP modes. Do I have to read this one first? Maybe they might delete it. AI enemy interaction system. Added variation in AI behavior when spotting another AI or player in PvE mode. Behavior mode model is chosen depending on the lower relationship between the factions, like scabs and the PMCs and the rogues and the raiders. Possible interactions: instant aggression and attack. Friendly unless shown aggression. Total friendliness. Well, if you're a scab and then if you go to the boss, you can kind of fill all of these. If you are like no reputation, you will get attacked by the boss right away. If you have like some reputation, they will like give you a warning first. Or if you're like minus reputation, they will hunt you down. Total friendliness, if you're over 6 rep, you don't get attacked by the scab bosses. Warning and attacking if not obeyed. Yeah, that one is the normal reaction from the scab guards, the boss guards. Neutral unless shown aggression. I don't know about this one completely. Or that might be the one whenever I go to, as a scab in PvE mode, I go to a PMC and then they'll be... they will be like neutral for a while. Maybe it might be warning me, but the choice of whether to be aggressive depends on the mood of the bot. Now, we're already at the point where we need to think about AI's mood, guys, the faction of the target. For example, if an AI bear encounters an AI USEC, they are more likely to engage them, but not necessarily 100%. Then, they would be if they encountered another AI bear. Okay. I kind of felt like that whenever I was playing PvE, whenever I was looking at them as a scav. The decision whether to be aggressive or peaceful is made for both player scavs and the player PMCs. The change of meeting a more aggressive AI PMC varies depending on the location. For example, on Ground Zero, under level 20, the boss are more friendly because it's supposed to be an easier map. And in the lab, they are most aggressive. Okay, makes sense. Faction interactions will be implemented and balanced further in both PvE and PvP modes. So I guess this is the part where some Pestily, who was it? Anyways, talking about the Karma. Where's the Karma leak? Is that it? I mean, I guess Tripwires added the Tripwire installation feature. A single-use consumable item, the Tripwire installation kit, is required to install the Tripwire. The item cannot be found in raid or bought on the flea market. Okay, then maybe from the traders. The kit will be available for purchase after completing Jaeger's test chain. So this kind of things I'm gonna go and check in PvE mode, because PvE will have this already because I'm pretty high level. Maybe you will have it from the start, who knows. But when the item is in the inventory, the player gets an access to the Tripwire mode by using B key, like changing the firing mode on appropriate grenades. Okay, appropriate grenades, such as I saw the impact thing and the M67, maybe not the flashbangs. Flashbangs would be cool though, it would be more funny. The grenade must be in the hands to switch the Tripwire mode, okay. The Tripwire has a minimum and maximum installation lengths. It can be placed on any flat or slightly inclined surface. So we saw the lengths is about 2 doors, a little bit bigger than the 2 doors. Did I download that image? Tripwire. Booby trap. I didn't download the image. I gotta go to Nikita's tweet again. That's the one. So that's like 2 doors, but a little bit bigger than that. That's the length. Tripwire can be activated in a number of ways. By shooting the wire from a short distance. Okay, that's gonna be pretty funny. So you can't snipe the Tripwire to trigger it from far away. That's kind of a bummer, but short distance. I guess it's a one way to defuse it too. By hitting the wire with the explosion sharpnel. Oh god, is it indicating it can cause like multiple chain reaction of the tripwires? Oh. By hitting the wire with any physical object, including players, boss items, maybe the melee weapon to blow yourself up. Okay. During activation, wait, items? Items. What does that mean? If I drop a gun on it, it's gonna explode, I guess. During activation, the tripwire does not explode instantly, but with the fuse delay specified in the grenade's description. So yeah, impact nades are gonna be not that good. Just using the VOG 25 is gonna be the best in my opinion. Tripwires can be disarmed. To do so, approach the booby-trapped grenade and disarm it through the context menu. Disarming takes a certain amount of time. Having a multi-tool in your inventory significantly reduces the disarming time. They actually added that. Nice. A lot of people are talking about it, expecting like, it would be nice if multi-tool actually does something. And then there we go. After disarming, you can pick the grenade used in the tripwire. Okay, so you can yoink the tripwire grenade from the guy who actually made it and then throw it to him maybe for revenge. Tripwires disarm on their own after a certain amount. What? Why does it do that? That's kind of weird. It's not like we're gonna stay on the raid for like a couple of days. It's just gonna be 40 minutes. Alright, interesting. Maybe in-game time more wise, it's like a day. Okay. Oh, guys. I just woke up. My head's still banging. Is there anything I need to know more? Impacts can have 3-second fuse, is it? I don't understand the PMC Karma. We'll have to see. I'm just sad they don't have an event in PvE. I know, they keep doing that. I think they're gonna accumulate that too. Disarms after 30 minutes. It doesn't exactly tell us. No, I don't think so. Post. They're busy doing this one. 5 minutes in the raid or something. So you can't really like rat using the tripwire. We'll see. We'll check that too. Okay, let's talk about the bipods then. Bipods and weapon mounting. Added the ability to mount weapons and use bipods, which you can kind of see here too. Doom, 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 doom. The guy using a bipod right here. You'll see whenever it is collapsed, more better bipod. So, to mount the weapon, the player must aim at a suitable horizontal or vertical surface and press the mount weapon key, B key by default. I use B as a melee though. I don't know how that's gonna work. I'm gonna have to recheck my key bindings. The recoil and stamina consumptions is reduced when firing the mounted weapon. To mount the weapon on a bipod, press the toggle bipod key, which is Control B combination by default. Then point at a suitable horizontal surface and press the mount weapon key. Well, I kind of understand what it says, but it would be better to see it in action completely. The recoil, stamina consumption, and weapon sway is greatly reduced when firing a bipod mounted weapon. Okay, I mean, yes. So mounting a weapon and the bipod mounted weapon, I bet bipod mounted weapon is going to be a lot better. But this is going to help a lot too whenever you're camping on like, I don't know, the window shelves. Mounting the weapon while prone is only available if the bipods are installed and deployed on the weapon. Okay. Okay. Without a bipod, you cannot prone while mounting. The icon in the corner of the screen shows whether the weapon is mounted or signals that the given surface is not suitable for mounting. Which corner though? Like here, all the way here maybe? I'm not sure like what they're saying. Alright, next one. New hideout zone and gear rack, which I pulled out the image. Where did it go? This one. We even have a full video about it too. The gear rack zone is added to the extended part of the hideout and has 3 upgrade levels. I'm guessing like it's kind of obvious. 1, 2, 3 level, right? 3 mannequins. Each level adds a mannequin which can be used to display any gear equipable on your PMC. Yeah, kind of obvious. You can equip gear from the mannequin or exchange the gear already equipped by your PMC for the mannequin's gear. So you can like trade your gear to his gear and then his gear comes to your gear. You can kind of see in the clip too. Pouch items and special slot items do not apply for equipping and exchanging. So I think it's going to be a cool feature, but at the same time it's not going to be that useful. Can I regenerate the mannequin without like changing it myself again? Mannequin gear is displayed in the list of kit window. You can equip a kit from a mannequin there. Interesting. So this is a little bit controversial part. New hideout zone cultist circle. The new cultist circle. Oh my boys. The new cultist circle is located outside the main hideout. Outside the main hideout? Wait, what? That doesn't look like outside the main hideout. It kind of looks like whenever they do the Tarkov TV. But anyways, oh, that's the door that makes you go out, I guess. You can sacrifice up to 5 items to the cultist circle. The value of each sacrifice item is added up. This total determines the value of items received as a gift from the cultist. The cultist cannot deliver items while you are in the hideout. Okay. So you can't just stay in the hideout and wait for sacrifice item, get an item, sacrifice item, get an item. I think that's why they made it like that, to block the, you know, the bots or scripted kids. If the value of a single sacrifice is above a certain threshold, there is a 25% chance to receive items needed for the active task and unfinished hideout zones. What? That's gonna be pretty good for the progressing for sure. The value of the sacrificed items is further increased by the bonuses from Sacred Amulet. Okay, there's more usage for the Sacred Amulet, which you can get from the Lightkeeper task, certain tasks. It's pretty end game. Hideout management skill, understandable. Players who have purchased the 3rd edition will have the Cultist circle built instantly. Oh my god, why are they? They don't have to do that. But alright, I guess I'm gonna try it out. I could try it out faster than the, yeah, I don't know. I guess, yeah, that's kind of. Anyways, so I think getting the active task and the unfinished hideout zone items may require favoriting the items. So I think it's good to have a habit to add favorite items as much as possible if you guys want to. Woozy, and then Woozy, those two, and SR3M 9x39. Did I download those? SR3M. Yep, that's the SR3M. They added like a BSS ball too at the same time. I'm guessing like they're showing like a new texture or something. I'm not 100% sure. Magnum Research Deagle. 0.50 AE. 0.50 AE, 357. So they did bring the 0.50 AE, which is big chungus. Very big chungus. 0.50 AE. It is very, very big chungus, as you guys can see here. Isn't that the one? Yeah, that's the biggest 0.50, and 0.357 is this one. Big chungus can go through, I think, Killa's plate as is shown in the trailer. You can see here maybe 4 or 5 class pen. Naturally, is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Doom, 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 he did. Where did the patch note go? US Ordnance M60s, yeah, the 7.62 heavy machine gun. It's like the PKP, but 7.6251. It's called light machine gun. I thought it was a heavy machine gun. Anyways, I'm not good with the guns, guys. Updated weapon models. So yeah, S-bar and BSS. You can kind of see it here actually. Yeah, these are the updated S-bar and the BSS. PP91. Cather, really? Cather and Clean is gonna be updated on its weapon models. That's nice. New caliber 0.50 Action Express, the one we talked about for the Magnum. New ammo 0.50 AE FMJ JHP. Copper Solid Hawk JSP. I guess this is gonna be the best. I'm not really sure about that. We're gonna have to check out the ammo stats. Other weapon improvements. The weapon attachments. Wow, they're gonna add more new weapon attachments. Adjusted the functionality for, maybe they will add like new gunsmiths for these weapons. Adjusted the functionality for pistol grips on the macro PM pistol. Really? Okay. If there is a quick drop button on the grip, the interaction animation with the pistol is changed. Okay. You can change the pistol grips and then it's gonna change the interaction animation. Is it saying that? Improve the AUG A1 and the AUG A3 visuals, updated the grip animation, and added the visually operating gas piston. Okay. The gas piston where it goes dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I think it's talking about that. Added some animation variations depending on the installed attachments for new and updated weapons. Updated the grenade animations. Okay, I didn't see that one. Added a new types of equipment, armor, helmets, loot, new options for the character customization. I guess it's gonna be a more QOL stuff. Let's read QOL improvements, optic zoom adjustment. They are actually adding that already. Okay, that's good. That's the mortar strike. I'm kind of surprised they didn't add the mortar strike though. I thought they were gonna do it, or maybe they just didn't put it on the patch note. It's on the trailer. There you go. You guys can see it here. The variable zoom. I don't know how they're gonna let you adjust it mouse scroll wheel, I'm guessing. So they added that, which is a pretty big change. That's not QOL really. That's like a whole game system change. Anyways, added the ability to smoothly adjust zoom for the following optics: Burish TOC 30 and then EOTech Voodoo. What's this one? 20x50? I don't remember this one. FFP Vortex Laser. So the shiny ones are gonna become pretty good, it seems. Skimit and Tango and FF Hand Sword, Knife Force Attack. Skimit 3 to 20, 5 to 25, 3 to 9. Oh yeah, I think it's gonna be, all these scopes are gonna become like pretty useful now. Default hotkeys for smooth zoom in the adjustments are Alt and scroll up and down. Yep, kind of obvious. Selecting grenade with G. I was pretty annoyed about this. Whenever I scab, I have like 50 grenades, and then I can't choose my grenade. A new icon with a hotkey G is available on the quick access bar. It will display the grenade the player will equip first. You can select a specific grenade while holding G. So it's like similar to using the Mez on a certain spot. The drop-down list displays only unique grenades with their respective quantities. Okay. Like you can check the magazines too if you drop down. Flashlight and tactical device operation mode. Added the ability to activate the tactical devices and flashlights by pressing or holding a hotkey. That's good, because sometimes it gets messed up. You gotta take it out and then put it back on, turning on and off. It gets pretty annoying. Manual value entry in game settings. Added the ability to manually enter values in the game settings. For example, when adjusting the mouse sensitivity. Wait, that was not a thing? I guess you used the scroll bar. Hotkey adjustments. Updated the sorting order of hotkeys in the control settings. Action melee weapon has been reassigned to you. That's why you guys are saying that B has been removed. You? That is so far though. Balancing updates. Simplify the objectives for task setup and long road. Yeah, some people were talking about this. Completely remove the traders offers for class 6 body armor, which is a pretty big deal. Plate carriers and the ballistic plates and helmet modifications from traders. So I would recommend you guys to scab more. Or go to Kiba store, I guess. There's tons of plates there. These items can now be found in raids. If you scab a lot, I had it so much whenever I scabbed a lot. Change the availability of, or just kill people and then you won't get from them. Change the availability of ammo on the flea market. Now all ammo with less than 42 penetration is allowed on the flea market, with a few exceptions. It was supposed to be like that. It was kind of weird how they banned the ammos. Increase the damage of 7.62, really? Okay, 5.45 and 9x21 calibers? Slightly reduce the damage of some 5.56 ammo. Yeah, they didn't like the M4 meta, I guess. Wow, okay, 5.45? 5.05 time again, guys? They reset all the keybinds? Are they saying that? They didn't say it like that. I don't think they said that. Technical changes, equipment clipping, implemented an anti-clipping system. Yeah, I know about this. Nikita kind of loved that part. He was like, oh, I'll finally no more clipping this one. So it's not clipping on their head, helmet and the headset, and they added the one of the devs' favorite mask. Valent S-bar buff, yeah. I thought 556 is already shite. But still, they don't like it, I guess. People are still using M4 a lot. AKY, Mutant Reviver. Revival. That means Tequila and Killa is more dangerous? For sure, yeah, actually. Animations. Rework the animation playback system to increase the accuracy of first and third person synchronization where possible. Optimize the left shoulder animation for more smoothness. Yeah, it was a little bit clunky. Added special door interaction animations. The number of interactive object animations will increase further in the future. What? Why? Special door interaction animations? As in, if you're medding on your side, they will be medding and not sucking their thumb. Okay. Door knobs. Not like, you know, just swinging your hand to open everything, but like door knobs. I think it means pick lock doors. Not directly, but maybe they're preparing for that. Yeah. Graphics. Redesign the weather condition display system on the player's client. Fix the bugs that led to unpredictable weather conditions in the raid in certain cases. Improve the cloud visuals. Clouds react to weather changes more realistically. Okay, that's just what we needed. Redesign the weather station display system on the client systems. Okay. Updated FSR technology for 3.0. Remove support for the FSR version 1.x. Switch the in-game season to summer. Less foliage, maybe? Oh no, more foliage. Good for streets, maybe. Sounds. Improve the environment sound system. I'm scared whenever I see this. It always gets worse. Like, I don't know why, but these sound updates always gets worse in my opinion. Less rain. Salawa? What, in real life? I don't have it. Improve the environmental sound system. Developed a component that tracks the position and location of the listener and moves the source along the predetermined curve, changing not only the position of the source but also its exposure angle. By changing the exposure angle of the sound, it becomes more natural. Yeah, and especially on PvE, I keep hearing myself like raising the face shield behind me or right to me, left to me. Implemented, maybe it helps with that. Implemented a large number of different sound sources to enhance the immersion. For example, the flow of water through the pipes on the factory. What? I kind of like these ambient sounds. The rats running in the beds. Okay. And many small details that are randomly played at the specific points, from the fall of pebbles to the interference of electricity, like zzz, or whatever, I guess, on the generators, and the air coming out of the boilers. I don't know. I try my best. Sound system performance optimization, occlusion calculation algorithm adjustments. Transfer the whole algorithm to multi-thread calculation. Oh no, that sounds a little bit more dangerous in my opinion, but finalize the search and calculation of the angle between the source and the listener. Improve the use of depth to determine its effect on the sound. Improve the curves tuning, which is responsible for volume decay and sound propagation in complex geometry locations. Okay, what? I don't understand half of this. With these adjustments, the overall sounds is smoother with a better grasp of the sound sources locations. I really hope that it is. Active headset adjustments. Improve the separation of weapon sounds and other sounds into different compressors channels. Added the splitting of sound subgroups and increased the number of customizable parameters for more control. Adjusted the frequency response, noise reduction, level and compressor values, as well as their technical specifications to match the specs of the real headsets. Okay. recorded the real active headsets that are used in the game, the sound of shooting and environment sounds in them. What? To allow further fine-tuning, the position of sounds, distance awareness, and the sound of in-game active headsets were noticeably improved. Okay, we'll see that. All headsets have their own unique equalization, resulting in a different sound for all headsets. Wow, okay, so you're gonna hear like completely different sound style. Like, even though you shoot AK, there's like different recordings for each headset. I don't know if that's gonna be good. Alright. Anti-cheat update. Implemented the protection against a series of exploits related to monitoring loot or players' locations using forbidden software. I mean, like, isn't that like one of the obvious anti-cheat part? Like, you didn't have that before? I'm like, huh? Okay. Implemented the protection against a series of exploits related to network synchronization and unfair movement using a forbidden software. Yeah. You guys didn't have that? I'm like, what? I'm confused. RES scanner is gonna get banned? It doesn't directly target the RES scanner. They did nerf the 5.56. They're referring to the special attack vectors, I assume. I don't completely understand that, but like, I guess they added more stuff, which is a good thing. But like, how they explain it doesn't seem like it's supposed to be a new thing. It's supposed to be in there already. Maybe they improved it, I guess. List of changes. Oh my god, let's read this real quick, guys, and I'll be done. Maybe watch the Arena Shorts video. Fixed a number of visual bugs in geometry, textures, and curling on all locations. I hope that reduced the, you know, see-through things that you can do on streets, and also like there's multiple places that you can kind of lean to the wall and then you can see through. Yeah, it just keeps happening even though I try to not use it. I just randomly find it, you know, I gotta get into the corner before the interaction with other players and it happens. Fix the incorrect status of DSP transmitter in solo PvE. They did something fixing on PvE raid. If the player entered the hideout before the raid. Yes, I mentioned that 1,000 times and posted, like, sent a freaking bug report. I bet a lot of people did that. Fix the visual artifacts when using FSR 2.2 and on Ground Zero and Streets of Tarkov. Okay. Fix the synchronization of loot state in the container when the weapon was folded inside the container. I don't really know about that one. Fixed an issue that caused the explosion effects of a thrown grenade to be missing in certain cases. Eh? Are they talking about the detonates that happened on PvE? But it just never... Oh, no. I literally have a video about it. I just died randomly on PvE, but even a guy next to me saw me and there was nothing, but I died to a nade. Maybe it's talking about that one. Fix the incorrect player doctech status when transferring it to the BTR service. Yeah, there was a lot of problem with the BTR. If you send some items, it will become like unusable, like the guns or the gears, or maybe even the doctechs. I never send the doctech actually, come to think of it. I usually put it on my butt. Fix the automatic bolting triggering when the player interacted with the inventory with the bolting and forward keys pressed. Yeah, this was pretty annoying, so I made like a little tutorial about how to like set up your keybinds, but I guess you don't have to do that anymore. Fix the soft lock when using a weapon that was looted from an airdrop in the same raid in PvE mode. I know what they're talking about. You get like a whole hand gesture bug. Or are they talking about that soft lock? Oh. Okay, fix the display of repair kit icons when using them from a container. I really don't know about that one. Fix the incorrect bot spawns points in PvE mode. Yeah, it was spawning like out of nowhere most of the time. Fix the display of... So they did a lot of PvE stuff here on the way bottom. So you can kind of see like PvE is the last thing they will care. Which is still good. They did fix stuff. Fix the display of the killer's nickname on the post-raid screen. in a situation where the killer died before the grenade they threw exploded. Yeah, I experienced it a couple of times. It won't show up the killer's nickname. It will look like I actually died from myself, and then the health bar will be also as same as whenever you end yourself. Fix the soft lock when closing inventory while clicking dragging weapons. Yeah, I think it's talking about like hand getting stuck on the metal and then you can't do anything, even though you restart the game, I'm pretty sure. Fix the Torrey Pines Logic T12W sight display showing over the character's hands when fixing malfunctions. Wow, that's really specific. I don't know about that one. Fix the incorrect behavior of a rogue when interacting with the user faction players. I kind of feel like they started to shoot me a lot faster than before. I guess they fixed that. Fix the incorrect display of KD in short and full profile statistics. Wait, what? Okay, that's kind of a problem. I guess they fixed it though. Fix the incorrect display when sorting weapons by level on the mastering screen. Yeah, I kind of noticed that, but it's not a big deal. Fix the incorrect display of the longest effective shots. Okay. Fix the soft lock when interrupting medicine animation in certain cases. I had that issue too. Fix the duplicate task conditions in certain cases. I think it's talking about the Colic Part 3 in PvE. If you do Colic Part 3, no. If you drop Sanitar, Colic Part 3 would vanish and then you can move on to the next task, but that was not happening on PvE. I'm not sure about PvP. Fix the decal display in the hideout. Okay. Fix the insurance letter storage time for the Unheard Edition. Yeah, the Unheard Edition has like a longer insurance time, but it was showing like ridiculous numbers. Okay, they did fix a lot of things. That's just all of them. Thank you guys. Let's check out the shorts that people are talking about the arena. I guess they added some stuff on the arena. I won't go into the details though. I'm like, it's kind of difficult to like get excited about the changes while I'm not really excited. I don't want to like act like that, but still, let's check real quick. Okay. Presets. Custom. Okay, that's good. That's really good because a lot of people are hating about no custom presets. Okay. Modding 2. Just like Tarkov. What is this? Oh, it calculates the whole like kit value to see if you get a similar like ranked kit matchmaking or not. That's good. Meta score, yeah. That's good, that's good. That's way better than before. Meet the new custom preset system. That looks good, yeah. Ooh. Wait, you guys want me to check out the arena update patch notes? I mean, I'll quickly read through it, I guess. I'm not really like interested in it. Where is it? Is it on their maybe it's on their Escape from Tarkov Arena? There should be patch note here, right? Patch notes. Huh? Oh, okay. Cookie disclaimer. Yeah, guys, you guys can read it out yourselves. You gotta go to their X, and then you will find now Twitter, X, whatever you guys call it. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna read through that. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you guys are watching this video, please leave a like if it helped. And also, if you want to check me out on live stream, check out Twitch and YouTube stream that I will do after like 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours actually. It's still ongoing. It's been only an hour since the maintenance happened. And what do you guys think about the changes they done? Anyways, thank you guys for watching again. I hope you guys have a great wipe. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Goodbye, guys. Goodbye. Say bye, YouTube, guys, if you want to.